You've done a little bit of skill work, have you?
Yeah, a little
You
bit. Yeah.
do you not do much anymore, or?
Not really. I'm maintaining my handstand and I trained front lever really hard
Mhm.
and I got to a point where I was pretty happy with it. It wasn't perfect. My hips were dipping a lot at times, but I just looked at how much time and effort I put into that one skill and how much I got out of it, like the return
Yeah,
on investment. And I was like, you know, I think when people train that kind of stuff, it's for the show, to be honest.
definitely. Yep, yep, yep.
It's like, hey, look at me, look what I can do. And that's not my personality. Like I can do a pretty decent handstand. I can usually hold it for 30 to 45 seconds, but I don't go to parties and say, check this out. I can do a
Yeah.
handstand. That's not
Yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah.
So
I think that's definitely what put me off. I know some people are because the way I do handstand push-ups, people go, "Oh, that's not the way you should do it." And I'm like, "But this is the easiest way I find popping up." And I like doing handstand, but I'm not remotely interested in learning the freestanding one. I
yeah,
don't need. I'm not like the front lever. Like if people want to learn it and get into skills, probably it's probably not many calisthenics channels that aren't focused on skills, but for me, I really don't see the point in them, and the amount of time you have to put in to learn them, but also the time that you have to maintain them. I'd rather spend that time doing something else, fitness wise, or in my life. I think I really don't see the functional carryover of learning, say, the front lever or the human flag. It's not going to benefit my training or my life anyway. So
yeah, there's a huge sense of accomplishment when you reach a skill like that, but then it's just kind of over. You're like, all right.
I think the only one I think again has carryover and it's functional and has the ability to be an effective movement is the muscle up. It's probably the only one I recommend people steer more towards the ring one. I think because I think that's the one you can really use to build muscle and it's easier to learn than the bar one. I think the bar one, it's strict one is really difficult and it's most people will learn it using momentum, which kind of takes the point away if you're trying to use it to build muscle.
That's how I
But
learned it with
yeah,
momentum. Yeah.
yeah, but the ring one is, like I said, it's through the whole entirety of using that tension, that stability, and that control. Like that just builds muscle, and then it works to stabilize the muscles as well. So, a big fan of that. But that's the only skill I would say I've put time into learning and actually done. Each their own. I guess that's the great thing about calisthenics.